Right, so in this video, we have this equation right over here. 4 absolute value of p minus 3 is equal to 2 absolute value of 2p plus 8. So how do we solve this? We have the absolute value on both sides. What we can do is, let's first rewrite it. So p minus 3 is equal to absolute value 2p plus 8. Now, dividing by 4 on both sides is pretty much useless, because if we divide by 4, it's not going to go away or anything, because we're just going to have a 1/4 times all of this business. So keeping it here, it's not good. It's indifferent. We can do that. Just keep it there. Okay, so it's fine. But then we have to get rid of the absolute values. So we can actually produce two separate equations like we always do with our absolute values. This one is going to be 4 times, so this is just going to be an equation with getting rid of all of the absolute value symbols. Okay, so this is what we're going to have. But then this side is a little bit more challenging. So we can get rid of the absolute value symbols for one of them here. The other one is going to be a negative. So negative 2p plus 8. So let's solve. So this is going to be 4p minus 12 is equal to 2p plus 8. So subtract 2p both sides. We can do that. This is going to be 2p minus 12 is equal to 8. We can add 12, of course, to both sides of the equation. This is going to be 2p is equal to 20. Dividing by 2 produces p equal to 10. Let me not box this yet, actually, because I will double check. So this is going to be 4p minus 12 is equal to negative 2p minus 8. Add 2p both sides, is 6p minus 12 is equal to negative 8. Add 12 both sides, 6p is going to be equal to 4, right? Yeah, 4. So divide by 6, p is equal to 2 by 3. Now let's do our checks. So let's do our check step here. So 4, absolute value, 10 minus 3 is equal to absolute value. 10 times 2 is 20. I'll just write that to save space. This is going to be 4 times the absolute value of 7, which is equal to absolute value. That's an absolute value. And then 28. Okay, absolute value of 28. 7 times 4 is 28. That's okay. And this is also equal to 28. So that's true. That is true. That is an equation. That's a solution to our equation, rather. If p is 2/3, does that work? Well, so let's see. 4 times 2/3 minus 3, all in absolute value, is equal to 2 times 2/3. 2 times 2/3 plus 8, all in absolute value. 2/3 minus 3, what is that going to be equal to? 2/3 minus 3. 2/3 minus 3. 2/3 minus 3, we can write this as 2/3 minus 3 by 1, multiply 3, multiply 3. This is 2/3 minus 9/3, which is negative 7/3. Negative 7/3. That's what I wanted. Okay. Let me clear this out here. Negative 7/3. All right, so here, whoops. There. So this is going to be 4/3 plus 8. 4/3 plus 8, which is going to be 24/3, right? And then this is going to be 28/3. 28/3. And I see that this is going to be a good result. This is going to be an answer. So 4 times negative 7, well, negative 7/3 is first its absolute value, so it's going to be positive 7/3, which is going to be 28/3, which is equal to positive 28/3. These are both accurate. So both of them work out. So both of these end up being solutions. And these are our two solutions to our absolute value equation. I hope you found this video helpful.